First of all, the consciousness, in consciousness there is no time and no space. There is no space and no time in consciousness. You have already rejected space behind, mind behind, and time behind, then only you entered in consciousness, no? Once that circle is complete, no? Now how can you get out of this timelessness and spacelessness? You say street, isn't it?
Yeah.
The street, you are conscious of street, no? That this is a street and this was meditation. You are conscious of both, isn't it? And this consciousness is so generous, it can hold the street also in it. And the whole town in it. And whole universe in it, you know. And whole heavens in it, you see. It has, because it has no space, no. It is beyond space. Even space is included in this consciousness. Where else can you go? Where else can you move out of consciousness, you see?
Nowhere.
Then you say, when I move out of this consciousness, are you not aware that you are moving out of this consciousness? Are you not aware? Are you? Because you question, no? When I go out of this consciousness, are you not conscious? You are conscious, no?
Yeah, still conscious.
Huh?
Still conscious.
Still conscious. This consciousness is consciousness. This consciousness is consciousness. Now you can go out of that consciousness, and where can you go? What gets less and lesser is not consciousness. And if you are aware of less and lesser, that consciousness includes less and lesser also. It is now getting less and less and less. And who is watching this process of less and lesser? Who is vigilant of this process? Who? Ask yourself now. When you don't believe this, when you reject this consciousness, then you have to be reincarnated to understand that I am in consciousness, you see. When you reject it. And when you accept it, there is no reincarnation.
No reincarnation.
Yes. When you reject it, then there are reincarnations, as long as you know that there is no reincarnation. There is no change at all in consciousness. You see. This reincarnation is there because we have not completed the purpose for which we have come here on this land, to know I am consciousness. And when you are not aware of it, these reincarnations will always trouble you. Because this is not a fact, this is imagination. And imagination has no beginning. Imagination also has no beginning and no end. It will continue. As long as you know that I am consciousness, this process will continue. Many millions and billions of incarnations will continue. Because this is imagination. And imagination has no beginning, no end also. You just imagine when a child sees a ghost in the room, there is no ghost at all, but the child sees. And this ghost was already in the room. When did it begin? Earlier than the knowledge of the child or the fear of the child. This ghost is always there. This ghost is reincarnation. The concept, this concept, any concept is a ghost. Any concept is a ghost. So don't entertain any concept. And if you have no concept in your mind, who are you?
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. And these reincarnations are just in the mind only, you see. Just in the mind, because you think that you will be reborn and you will be reborn. If you think that I am even now never born, then how you can reincarnate? Even this concept of even this birth must go away before you have another concept of rebirth. Even of this birth is a concept, and you daily know it. When you go to sleep, you have no concept. No concept, but one concept you sleep with, I will wake up the next morning. Then you wake up. Like this, at the departure, you have a concept, some longing that has not been fulfilled, and that longing is now reborn. Longing is reborn. This body is the longing of the previous unfulfilled desire. That's why you are here. And if you have no desire, why should you be born at all? So finish your desires. If you don't want to return to this samsara, means miserable circle of birth and rebirth, so you have to finish up your desires. No desire is liberation. Single desire means reincarnation. Now, since you have no questions, isn't it? No questions.
No question.
All questions have been answered.
Yes.
And you are quiet now, isn't it? You are quiet now, isn't it? All questions have been answered.
Yes.
So when all the questions have been answered, you must be quiet, you see. Is it? Are you quiet now? You have to be quiet. If there are no doubts, you have to be quiet, no? Yeah. Now is the time to find out, who am I? Now find out, question this. All the doubts are gone, now question. Now this question is most important to ask. When other questions have been solved, ask this question, because you said, what you had, what my mind had to understand, my mind has now understood. So question to this mind now. Question to this mind. Who am I, or who are you? Who has understood everything? Who are you? Okay, very good. This also is answered now. This awareness. This also has been answered. This question also has been answered. Who am I? The answer is awareness. Okay. So, well done. Finished. Isn't it? Yes. What's rising in your mind now? Quickly tell me now. What's rising? No answer. Better. Try for the best now. No question rising. Okay. No answer. So finish with no question and no answer.